Thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to do these cute domino pins. They're very easy, so let's get started. These stamps are from Gina K Designs and it's called Framed Friends. I have a few supplies: mini dominoes, a sanding block, Copic markers, red liner tape, glitter, and pin bags. Okay. Now what we're going to do is, I've already sanded this and I'm going to stamp my little flower onto the domino. There it is. And I'm going to reach over here real quick out of your camera range there and get a green marker for the stem. This one is G07. It's called Nile Green, and I'm going to draw the stem on real quick. I'm going to take my heat gun and I'm going to heat set it real quick. Get the ink out of my way. Okay. I'm going to let that cool for just a second because it's obviously hot to the touch. And I'm going to get my markers ready. I'm going to use a pretty orange for the petals. I just love that you can use Copic markers on just about anything. It is just amazing what these little guys can do. They're just so much fun. And this is a yellow center, so once again I'm going to reach over here and get a yellow marker, not a gray one. Okay. That's weird a little bit, but that's okay. Now I'm going to highlight behind the flower with this pretty, very, very, very light blue. And I'm actually coloring in tiny little circles as I go around. And I'm going to do the sides real quick. This doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to kind of get a little bit of color around the domino. And you will pick up a tiny little bit of color with your fingers. Don't worry about that. That's just, won't even really show up in the finished project. Now I'm going to use this really skinny red liner tape, and I'm going over the top of the domino, down toward the bottom. And I'm going to use my scissors to trim it up so it fits snugly, with a tiny little bit of overlap on the bottom. If yours slips like that one did, just pull it back up and straighten it back out. It's very forgiving. For those of you in the local area, I will be working with Margaret Meyer's crew at the Sparkle and Sprinkle booth the weekend of the 27th and the 28th. Come by and tell me hi. This little wrapping technique is actually real popular with our acrylics as well. So I hope you will come by and say hi. Okay, now that we've got that rolled into the glitter, we're going to use some Crystal Effects, crystal lacquer, whatever you have, and we're going to do a thin coat over the top. Okay. This stuff is self-leveling, and it really doesn't take a lot of Crystal Effects or crystal lacquer, like I said, whatever you have at home, whatever you've purchased, to cover the top of this domino. It makes it very wearable because it does protect the domino somewhat against wear and tear, and definitely seals in that pretty color. Okay, now we're going to allow this one to dry, and I'm going to bring one up that's been finished so you see the finished product. As you can see, I put a pin back. These are self-adhesive pin backs onto the back and let it dry, and it's got a nice glaze on it. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this video tutorial.